After riding through Europe, it's finally time for the real work. We have entered Turkey. This was also our first real border crossing, but everything went very well. We didn't really know what to expect, but they only asked for our passport, bike documents and bike insurance. The boarding crossing took us about 45 minutes and the atmosphere was very easygoing. And then we were in Turkey. Now our adventure can really start.
We are now just over the border in Turkey. We found a little camping spot.
It's the first time that we are wild camping. I'm a bit nervous. We are not used to wild camping with a tent. At home we have a van, and with a van we wild camp all the time. But it's quite different with a tent. We stopped in Kirklarelli to buy a SIM card and get cash. Okay, but it's time for the real thing. We are following TET. Trans-Europe Trail connects different dirt roads all around Europe and further on. In Turkey there are several tracks and we were looking forward exploring some of them. The weather is beautiful, but the track is not so easy and sometimes it's very muddy. So of course Benny and I got stuck.
We have a small situation.
We're back on track. It's the end of May and perfect for riding. The scenery is so beautiful and full with colors. Unfortunately, there are so many street dogs in Turkey. It breaks my heart every time I see one. Today we are following TET again. We had to pay 120 Turkish lira to enter the national park. We enjoyed this ride. The views are spectacular and the tracks are easy, but very nice. We didn't want to miss this. We decided to take the ferry from the European side of Turkey to the Asian side. There are many trucks waiting and it's very chaotic to enter the ferry.
We are now on the boat from Gelibolu to Lapseki. The translation is not so good, but we took the boat because you can also take a bridge, but then you have to pay taxes. and it's a difficult system. You need a card and you have to upload the money online. So that's why we chose to took the boat. It's about 45 minutes on the boat. Our bikes are not fixed, so we are stuck here on our bike to protect them because the cars are close together. So now we left the European side of Turkey and we're going to the Asian side. Okay, so after we took the boat, we decided to drive to our camp place. But unfortunately, we made a mistake with the GPS. It was getting late and there were no campsites. So we decided to look for a place for wild camping. We thought we'd find a very quiet place. When we start eating, there was a lot of people there, people passing. I think they mean very well. And yeah, they were just curious about us, but didn't felt comfortable, especially for me. Normally, I'm very proud to be a girl, I'm very happy to be a girl, but now it felt, I was scared. It didn't feel good, so we packed everything and we decided to find another spot.
I must apologize for the many ums. I was very tired and a bit emotional. It was already 8 p.m. when we left our first camp spot, so it was already dark when we came to the second one. At the second spot, we were hiding in the bushes. I couldn't sleep. But this is also part of traveling. Wild camping is not always so easy, especially for me. The next day, we took bigger roads towards Nallihan. Unfortunately, the weather started to change, but the views are beautiful.
So after our wild camping adventure yesterday and the bad weather during the day, we decided to look for a camping spot to stay. We found one, but the camping spot was still closed for another 2 weeks. Started talking to the owner and he suggested, hey, should I ask the police? Maybe you can stay here.
And then the police came and they said no, it's not possible because the campsite is not open yet, you cannot stay here. But they suggested us to be escorted by them to a spot where it's safe and legal to stay.
Yeah.
So
it was a bit strange. We followed the police to this camping spot. It's a great camping spot. There we are covered. There are barbecues. It's near a lake, so it's really great.
It's more like a picnic place for during the summer or winter, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And near the lake, so it's really cool.
It's really nice, and it's still raining, so we are very happy to be covered here.
Close to Nallihan, you can find Rainbow Mountains. It's a beautiful piece of nature, but unfortunately the weather was not in our favor. The tracks were very muddy and slippery, so we couldn't get closer. Today is going to be an exciting day. Roy found a track on Wikiloc and that's the beginning of a, I would say, interesting day. The beginning of the trek was very nice. Good dirt roads and the scenery was impressive. After some kilometers, the scenery is still impressive, but the roads got more and more challenging. Some parts were very steep and Benny and I fell a few times.
Little bit stuck. We found this route on Wikiloc, but it turns out it's very difficult. We just came from there. I don't know if you see how steep it is, but it's very steep. I felt and Roy had to come and save me and bring Benny down. We are now looking for other options because this is the official route, I should say, but it's very steep up and we think it's even steeper than this down. So yeah, we were looking to go that way or that way, but that's also no option. Roy went up to look if we can go down. He is now at the top and he will give me a signal. Yeah, I hope we will be fine. I'll let you know. Okay, Roy is saying yes, so here we go.
Roy to the rescue, again. I managed to go down by myself without falling this time.
Hello!
I am soaked. So I didn't got Benny up. I fell again. Roy came and saved me again.
I think I performed 2 or 3 saves today. No, but it was really hard.
It was really hard. It was
steep. It was loose gravel. In the end, it was muddy, slippery, muddy.
Yeah. So Roy got Benny up. I got Benny down. I did that, but I think we're both dead.
Yeah, there is a altitude gain of like 200 meters per section, and I think we climbed and descended both of them by foot a few times.
Yeah.
So it's it's been a long day.
We are not going to try Wikiloc again.
This is the ridge we followed. On video or picture it always looks so easy. In the middle of nowhere, hidden in a valley, suddenly you will meet Burj al Babas. Once upon a time, this would be a place where dreams would come true, like Disneyland. This idyllic story began at 2011 when a construction company got approval to build 80 castles. Rich people from Saudi Arabia and Kuwait were immediately attracted to this project. So the 80 houses got 732 nearly identical little castles. But soon the first complaints began and in 2016 construction suddenly stopped. The dream got destroyed and turned into a left-behind theme park. We tried to enter to witness this very weird place, but it would cost us $50. So, no thank you. But I really don't understand what the plan was. The buildings are very close together. Would you like to live here? The next day we passed the Rainbow Mountains again, and we were lucky today because the sun was shining. So of course we stopped again to make some pictures. The Green Valley made us feel as if we were on another planet. Next to the Rainbow Mountains there is a bird sanctuary. It's one of the largest and most well-known bird sanctuaries in Turkey. We have arrived in Polatli and it's about lunchtime. We stopped to eat something and this turned out to be the best kebab from our trip.
Morning, we are having a tea at Tuz Gölü. We have a perfect view over the lake. This is a salt lake, but even better, we have a perfect view on the bikes.
The Lake Tuz is the second largest lake in Turkey after Lake Van, and it's also one of the most salty lakes in the world. The beach is 100% salt. Next to Lake Tuz, we found this beautiful camping spot. You can stay here for free and the security let us use a cabin because of the heavy wind. There are also toilets and water to use. And if you go there, say hi to Balu. In our next video, we will tell you everything about the second part of Turkey. Thank you for watching our video. It would be very nice if you would like this video and subscribe to our channel.